I think you're very correct to say that we have weathered the crisis. Having said that, we've been very fortunate to have a very strong shareholders, and we had a very good balance sheet where we could actually, despite all the financial difficulties, we were able to do and put all our infrastructure in together without any incurring debt. So we're a debt-free company, which allows us to do a lot of things that others may not be able to do. So that kind of discretion and freedom is giving us to continue. And you can see our partners, Four Seasons, JW Marriott, Baraka Bank, Wyndham Hotels, they all have continued throughout the crisis. Having said that, the market has changed. The traditional development cycle of providing off-plan developments and using that proceeds to build the construction, that has disappeared completely, not only in Bahrain, but throughout the world. And when that happens, then the market changes and developers have to find different source of equity and revenue to fund the construction. That solution hasn't come about yet. And you can see the impact, which is slowdown in general construction that's happening. We are seeing many developers who have purchased land here and asking that simple fundamental question, the million-dollar question: what do we do with our land? Okay, and many people have, at the beginning, chosen one way of doing the development. Now they're actually finding a different way, maybe a different type of product. They were thinking about pure residential, but maybe now they're thinking it's more of a hospitality related, because Bahrain is booming in terms of hospitality, and there is an apparent shortage of the quality product at an affordable level. So they're trying to change their mix, their target, and by doing that, hopefully they can get better funding from a more diverse group of investors who are willing to take the risk. And we're at that stage of what I call changing the mix. Because of the Bahrain market is going through a flux market with what's happening in the not only the economic but the social side of things, we've seen many people just taking a bit of a wait and see game, and that I understand. But at the same time, we've seen others come in and saying, "Look, we think it's the right time to go," and we've had a lot of active discussions with various developers, various investors wanting to do something about it, because the valuation is at the right time. It's all about the timing element. And right now we're seeing that the market has bottomed and people are coming back. And just like I said about the signs of construction activities and cranes, that's coming back as well. Now, will that translate into a flurry of activities in 2013? I certainly don't think so. I think all those things will translate into an activity in 2014 and in 15 on. I think 2013 is probably a year of restructuring and regrouping from everybody's point of view. In terms of what we actually do, in terms of what we are preparing to do, is we have two major developments that's going to be ready for opening in 2014. So we're preparing ourselves for various public areas. One of the big benefits is that the highway, King Faisal Highway, that goes around the entire Bahrain Bay is open for public access. So people have discovered Bahrain Bay. It's almost like was the biggest secret that people saying, hey, there's something going on across the water, but they couldn't get to it. Now it's open, and the flyover is open, and we are seeing more and more people coming down. So what we're going to do is we are trying to liven up the waterfront area for Bahrain Bay as well as for the public. So for people of Bahrain, we're going to make public places, create mini parks and things like that, so people can actually enjoy the pedestrian life and the waterfront life that we've been developing for the last 5 years into small pockets. No, we're still trying. In terms of selling activity, that never changes. But it's more than just sales. I think it's actually guiding through the development process. We have 65% of the land that's been sold, and they still need to be handheld. They need to be guided, helped of the next phase of development. So we're helping with many of our partners with what is that they do. You can sell all the land, and that's great, but you actually have to decide, okay, what is that you're going to do with the land? Until you unlock that solution, okay, you can't do that. So if somebody wants to come out and saying, I want to come and buy something and just sit on it, we're not interested in those things. We're dealing with corporate users that are saying, hey, we want to build a new head office because downtown, Bahrain, the diplomatic area, it's not right for us. It's too congested, doesn't have enough parking, all those issues that everybody knows about. I think we want to go into a 21st century area with a proper master plan, proper access, all the utilities are in place. We want to go to somewhere like that, and they come to us. They're saying, yes, let's sit down, talk, and provide the services that you're looking for.